the two sons of Aholibah, and the city of Jerusalem. Friends, this is what I believe, and that is this, that the sons of Aholibah were the true founders of the city of Jerusalem. And what I'm about to share with you is that this is the true story and the true history, of how the city of Jerusalem was founded, and that it was the sons of Esau who were the true founders of the city of Rome, which is otherwise known as Jerusalem. And the eternal city, and the kingdom of Italy, and which was before times called the Holy Roman Empire. Please continue on to the reading. Thank you. Genesis 36:1, Now these are the generations of Esau, who is called Edom. Genesis 36:2, And Esau took wives from the daughters of Canaan, and he took Adah the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholibah, and Aholah the twin daughters of Anah, and Adon the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite. Genesis 36:3, And Bashemath Ishmael's daughter the sister of Nebaioth, the firstborn son of Ishmael, and who was Abraham's first son by Hagar. Genesis 36:4, And Adah Esau's wife bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemath Esau's wife bare to him Reuel. Genesis 36:5, And Aholibah, she bare Korah and Jereush, and Alam who were twin boys, and whose names that the city of Jerusalem was named after. And the two brothers were the founders of the city of Jerusalem. And these were the sons of Esau, who were born to Esau in the land of Canaan. Genesis 36:14, And these were the twin sons of Aholibah, who was one of the twin daughters of Adah, and Adah was the wife of Esau, and Aholah and Aholibah were the daughters of Adah, who was the mother of Aholah and Aholibah, and who were the wives of Esau. And Aholibah and Aholah were the twin grandchildren of Anah, who was the twin brother of Zibeon and Aholibah, and Zibeon who was the father of Adah, who was Esau's wife. And Aholibah she bare to Esau Jish, and Ialam, and Korah. Genesis 36:18, And these are the sons of Aholibah Esau's wife, Duke Jish, Duke Ialam, Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came from the twin sisters, Aholah and Aholibah, who were granddaughters of Anah, and Adah, who were the wives of Esau. Genesis 36:25, And all the dukes came from the children of Anah and the children of Adah Esau's wives, whose sons became dukes, and one such duke was Dishon. And the dukes from Aholibah, who was the granddaughter of Anah, who was the wife of Eaau. And these were all dukes. Genesis 36:41, Duke Dishon, Duke Elah, Duke Pinion. Ezekiel 23:1 Then Elu'hymn, the word the sovereign one, came again to me, Ezekiel, with these sayings. Ezekiel 23:2, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother. Ezekiel 23:3, And they committed whoredom in Egypt. And they also committed whoredom in their youth, and it was there that their breasts were pressed, and it was there that they bruised the teats of their virginity. Ezekiel 23:4, And the names of the two sisters were Aholah the elder, and Aholibah her sister, and they were mine, and they bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names, Samaria which is Aholah, and Jerusalem which is Aholibah. Friends, many nowadays have theorized that the city of Rome was founded by the twin brothers called Romulus and Remus. And this is quite a mythological story, but the story of how Jerusalem was founded is a biblical story which I consider to be more believable. The only trouble is that the Jebusites, even though they were considered Canaanites, I believe that they weren't the true founders of the city of Rome. And the only true possible explanation is this, and what I have uncovered and the facts about what I have discovered, and that is that the biblical record states that the Jebusites, at one time were the inhabitants of Jerusalem, but the account of how they founded Jerusalem is not quite so accurate. The story of how the sons of Aholibah founded Jerusalem makes better sense, and the story about how it was both Aholibah and Aholah who were the two sisters who were whores in the biblical account, and how the sons of Aholibah were the founders is more plausible, and it was in fact the two twin brothers who were indeed the founders of the city of Rome, which was aforetime was the city of Jerusalem. And Elu'hymn had mentioned that the two sisters, who were equal to Samaria and Jerusalem, and that Aholah was Samaria, and that Aholibah was Jerusalem. And just like their forefathers who had a history of whoredom, so they too departed from Elu'hymn and their sons, who were the founders of Samaria and Jerusalem. And throughout the history of the children of Israel, there were always issues with Samaria and Jerusalem and with their idolatry in departing from Elu'hymn. And it was because of their whoredoms and their idolatry of worshipping Baal, who is also called Baal-zebub, the prince of demons, and also the Lord God, and also by the name, Old Gog, which is also a name for Satan. And this was when Elu'hymn finally drew a plumb line, and Elu'hymn forsake them because of their continual backsliding, and because they constantly were driven into whoredom, and also because of their constant bouts back into idolatry. And the kingdom of Israel, and the monarchy of Samaria and Jerusalem, and the kingdom of Judah, also called Yada, and the kingdom of Israel, that they were going to be dissolved. And also the descendants of Isaac and Jacob, who is also called Israel, was going to be dissolved. And the people of Israel were going to be forsaken by the Almighty Elu'hymn because of their whoredom and their idolatry in departing from Elu'hymn. Here is an excerpt from the prophet Amos and Hosea, Amos 7:8, and Elu'hymn the word said to me, Amos, what do you see? And I said, a plumb line. Then Elu'hymn said, behold, I Elu'hymn will set a plumb line in the midst of me, Elu'hymn and my people in Israel, and I will not again pass by them any more. Amos 7:9, and the high places of Isaac shall be desolate, and the sanctuaries of Israel shall be laid waste, and I Elu'hymn will raise up Ehud the seer, to be the king in all Israel. And he shall go up against the house of Jeroboam with the sword. Amos 7:11, for thus Elu'hymn, Amos, you prophesied and say, this too, Jeroboam, Jeroboam shall die by the sword, and Israel shall surely be led away captive, out of their own land. And even from Jerusalem, and even from having the monarchy. Here is an excerpt from the prophet Hosea, Hosea 1:2, and in the beginning when Elu'hymn came, then Elu'hymn began to say to Hosea, Hosea, you go and you take a wife who is a whore, and you take one from those who are from one of the tribe who are in whoredom, and you take one from the land which have committed whoredom, and one from they who have departing from Elu'hymn Elu, who is also called Elu'hymn, and who is the true sovereign one, who is also called Elu'hymn. Hosea 1:3, so Hosea went and took Diblaim from the sons of Gomer, and from the daughters of Ashkenaz, who then conceived and bare him a son. Hosea 1:4, and then Elu'hymn said to him, call his name Israel. Because yet a little while, and I Elu'hymn will avenge the blood for all of his people, and for the blood of my people who are also called Israel, and I Elu'hymn will avenge Israel blood upon the house of Ehud. And I Elu'hymn Israel will cause the kingdom and the house of Israel to cease. Hosea 1:5, and it shall come to pass in that day, that I Elu'hymn Israel will break the bows, the weapons and the sword of Israel in the valley of Israel. Hosea 1:6, and Diblaim she conceived again, and she bare a daughter. And Elu'hymn said to him, call her by the name Lo-ruhamah, because I Elu'hymn will not have mercy no more upon the house of Israel, but I Elu'hymn will utterly take them away. Hosea 1:7, but I Elu'hymn will have mercy upon the house of Judah, who is called Yada, and I Elu'hymn will save them by my holy name and by my great hand. And I Elu'hymn will not save them by any bow, nor by any sword, nor by any battle, nor by horses, nor by horsemen. Hosea 1:8, now when Diblaim had weaned Lo-ruhamah, she conceived again and bare another son. Hosea 1:9, then Elu'hymn said to Hosea, call his name Lo-ammi, because they are not my people, and I will not be their sovereign. Hosea 1:10, yet even though the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sands of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered, they shall not be mine. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said to them, that they are not my people, you write there, it shall be said to them, that they are the sons of God Godriel, the Canaanite god, Baal god, the destroyer, because they are not his chosen people, nor are they for Elu'hymn, who is the only true sovereign one, and who is the everlasting living sovereign king. Hosea 1:11, and then shall I Elu'hymn, the Holy One, who is called will begin to deliver the children of Judah who are called Yah, who are from the true tribe of Israel. And in the last days the true children of Israel, they shall be gathered together, to the land where I Elu'hymn have appointed for them. And I Elu'hymn, myself, who is called the Holy One, and the Almighty Elu'hymn, shall be the only one, who shall be their head, and the only one, who shall be their sovereign king. And they shall come out of the lands of their whoredoms, and up to the new Elu'hymn, holy kingdom and my holy Jerusalem. Because it shall be great in the land of Israel in that day. And also so shall my holy kingdom, and also my holy mountain, the holy Mount Zion of Elu'hymn, at the coming of Elu'hymn, holy kingdom, in the earth in the end time. The end.